Unemployment. Have you ever heard the word unemployment? Maybe your parents or friends have talked about it. But do you know what it really means? Well, today we're going to learn about unemployment in a fun and easy way, so you can understand this important topic. Employment is when people don't have a job, even though they want one. The unemployment rate is calculated as the percentage of people who are unemployed and actively seeking work, compared to the total labor force. There are several types of unemployment. These include cyclical, frictional, structural, seasonal and classical. Cyclical unemployment occurs when there is a lack of demand for goods and services, leading to reduced economic activity and job losses. Here are some examples of industries that can be affected by cyclical unemployment. The automobile industry. During an economic downturn, people tend to reduce their spending on big-ticket items such as cars, which results in a decrease in demand for automobiles. This decrease in demand leads to a decline in production, and workers in the automobile industry may lose their jobs. The construction industry. During a recession, people also tend to hold off building or buying new homes. This decrease in demand for construction results in a decline in construction jobs, and fewer workers are needed in the industry. The hospitality industry. People are also afraid to spend on leisure and entertainment as they focus their spending on needs instead of wants. This results in a decrease in demand for hotels, restaurants, and other hospitality-related businesses. This decrease in demand leads to a decline in employment in the hospitality industry. In summary, cyclical unemployment is a type of unemployment that occurs due to changes in the economy's business cycle and affects workers in industries that are particularly sensitive to changes in demand for goods and services. Frictional unemployment occurs when people are in between jobs and are searching for new employment opportunities. Frictional unemployment often affects new graduates. These are individuals who have recently graduated from college. They often do not have the experience or contacts to secure a job right away, and may take a while before landing their first job after graduation. Workers who decide to change jobs may also experience frictional unemployment as they search for a new position. This is because they may need to update their skills or qualifications to qualify for a new job, and it may take some time to find a position that matches their experience and career goals. Military personnel who leave the military may experience frictional unemployment as they search for a civilian job that matches their skills and interests. Frictional unemployment is a temporary type of unemployment that arises as workers search for new jobs or transition between jobs. While it can be a challenging experience for individuals who are out of work, it is generally considered to be a normal part of the labor market. Let's now look at structural unemployment. This is caused by changes in the economy and technology that make certain jobs obsolete. Some examples that cause structural unemployment include advances in technology, such as the use of machines or artificial intelligence. This leads to structural unemployment as jobs previously performed by humans become automated. For example, self-driving vehicles may lead to a decline in the demand for taxi and truck drivers. resulting in structural unemployment. When companies choose to move their operations to countries with lower labor costs. Structural unemployment can also occur for workers in the home country. For example, a manufacturing company in America that relocates its production to India may result in structural unemployment for workers in America. Changes in consumer demand may also result in the decline of certain industry, leading to structural unemployment for workers in those industries. For example, the decline of the coal industry in the United States has led to structural unemployment for many coal miners. Structural unemployment arises due to a mismatch between the skills and qualifications of workers and the requirements of available jobs. Workers who are unemployed due to a mismatch in skills can upgrade themselves by taking a course or program that can help them gain a new employable skill. Seasonal unemployment occurs in industries that have a seasonal demand for labor, such as agriculture or tourism. Many jobs in agriculture are seasonal, with demand for workers increasing during planting and harvesting seasons. After the harvest, many workers may become unemployed until the next growing season begins. Tourism is another industry that is often seasonal, with demand for workers increasing during peak travel seasons. Workers in industries such as hotels, restaurants, and amusement parks may experience seasonal unemployment during off-season periods. Construction projects often have a seasonal aspect to them, with demand for workers increasing during the summer months when weather conditions are more favorable for building. During the winter months, construction work may slow down, leading to seasonal unemployment for workers in the industry. Seasonal unemployment is a normal part of certain industries and occupations, and is typically expected by workers and employers. However, it can still create financial challenges for individuals who rely on seasonal work for income, particularly if they are unable to find alternative employment during off-season periods. Let's look at classical unemployment. This is caused by wages being too high for employers to hire workers. Classical unemployment can occur when minimum wage laws are introduced. Employers may not be willing to hire workers at the higher wage rate. This can result in a surplus of workers in the labor market, who are willing to work at the prevailing wage rate but are unable to find employment. Labor unions can also contribute to classical unemployment by bargaining for higher wages and benefits for their members, which can again increase the cost of labor for employers. This can lead to a reduction in demand for labor, as employers source for cheaper alternatives such as the use of technology or outsource to countries with lower labor cost. Overall, classical unemployment is a type of unemployment that is caused by changes in supply and demand within the labor market, particularly in response to policies or practices that increase the cost of labor for employers. Let's recall the 5 different types of unemployment that you have just learned about. They are cyclical, frictional, structural, seasonal and classical. Countries try to keep their unemployment rate low as it can lead to several problems, such as poverty, reduced consumer spending, and decreased economic growth. That's it for this video on unemployment. We hope you have found it informative and helpful. Thank you for watching. If you would like worksheets or a lesson plan that ties in with this video, please check out my store in the link below.